Most people don't struggle with money because they're lazy or unintelligent. They struggle because they believe things about money that simply aren't true. In this video, we'll uncover some of the most common finance myths that quietly keep people broke. If you recognize these in your own life, you'll know exactly what to change to start building real wealth. Many people think if they just keep saving, they'll eventually be wealthy. Reality: inflation erodes savings. $1,000 in a bank today buys less every single year. Example: in the 1970s, $100 could buy a full grocery cart. Today it buys only a fraction. Truth: saving is step one, but investing is what grows wealth. Let's tackle one of the biggest myths in finance: that investing is just a glorified form of gambling. It's a common fear, and it's easy to see why. The media often portrays it with flashing charts and dramatic news about wild market swings. The language we use, like playing the market or making a bet, reinforces this idea that it's all a high-stakes casino where your financial future is left to chance. But the two are fundamentally different. Gambling is a zero-sum game. Think of a poker game. For you to win, someone else must lose. The total amount of money is just shuffled around. No new value is created. Crucially, the odds are mathematically stacked against you with the house edge, a built-in advantage ensuring the house always wins over time. Investing, however, is a positive-sum game. You're buying a small piece of a real company that creates tangible value. By innovating, selling products, or providing services, you become a part owner. As the company succeeds and grows, the value of your ownership stake can grow with it. The entire economic pie gets bigger, meaning everyone involved can win together, rather than just redistributing the same slices. Consider Apple. Buying its stock in the early 2000s wasn't a bet on a symbol. It was an investment in the company's potential for innovation. The launch of the iPhone wasn't a lucky roll of the dice. It was the result of years of meticulous research, design, and strategic planning. As a part owner, your investment grew because the company created a product that changed the world and generated immense value. Now, investing isn't risk-free. Companies can fail, and markets can fall. But unlike the pure chance of gambling, this risk can be managed. A smart investor doesn't bet it all on one hand. They diversify, spreading investments across many companies and industries, following the old wisdom of not putting all your eggs in one basket. It's about making informed, long-term decisions based on research, not just hoping for a lucky break. Let's tackle the financial boogeyman: debt. We're often taught to fear it, hearing horror stories of people drowning in bills. This narrative paints all debt with the same broad, terrifying brush. But this fear is based on a huge oversimplification that can be financially paralyzing. The reality is, not all debt is created equal. Understanding the crucial difference between the kind that drains you and the kind that builds you is a genuine financial superpower. First, let's identify the real villain: bad debt. This is high-interest consumer debt used for things that lose value or are consumed immediately, like credit cards for impulse buys or predatory payday loans. These debts come with sky-high interest rates that compound you, meaning the amount you owe grows faster than you can pay it down. It's like trying to fill a bucket with a massive hole in it. Your payments barely cover the ever-growing interest, while your principal balance hardly shrinks. This is the debt that traps you in a stressful cycle, actively draining your wealth. On the flip side is good debt, money borrowed to acquire an asset that has the potential to grow in value or generate income. A student loan for a high-demand degree is a prime example. You're investing in your own future earning potential. Or consider a mortgage on a rental property. Here you're using the bank's money to buy an asset, and your tenant's monthly rent covers the mortgage payment. As the loan is paid down and the property value appreciates, your net worth grows. You're effectively using borrowed money to build your own wealth. This principle scales all the way to the top. Successful companies like Apple and Amazon constantly use debt to fund new factories and innovative products. They borrow billions because they're confident the returns generated will far outweigh the interest they pay. This powerful concept is called leverage. The key takeaway isn't to avoid debt entirely, but to become discerning. You must learn to analyze whether a loan will be a weight that sinks you or a tool that lifts you up. Making debt work for you, not against you, is a fundamental secret to building wealth. Many think investing is only for the rich. Truth: investing is about consistency, not size. Example: if you invest just $200/month at 8% returns, after 30 years that's nearly $300,000. Meanwhile, someone earning six figures but never investing could end up with nothing. Building wealth is about habits, not just income. This belief is deeply ingrained. Reality: houses come with maintenance, property tax, interest, and sometimes they even lose value. Example: in some cities, renting plus investing the difference beats owning over 30 years. A home can be a lifestyle choice, not always a wealth-building strategy. Truth: with index funds and ETFs, any beginner can start investing without needing to pick individual stocks. Vanguard and similar companies built entire empires on making investing accessible. The myth keeps people out, but today it's easier than ever to invest. Delaying is one of the most expensive mistakes. Time in the market, amount invested. Example: Investor A, $200/month starting at 22, stops at 32. Investor B, $200/month starting at 32, continues till 62. Result: Investor A ends with more money despite investing less because of compounding. Waiting costs you the one thing you can't get back: time. It's easy to see why these financial myths have such staying power. They often sound like common sense, packaged in simple, memorable phrases passed down from well-meaning family or going viral online. They promise a simple, safe path, offering certainty in a world that feels anything but. But their simplicity is a dangerous illusion. Believing them, even with the best intentions, traps you in a frustrating cycle. You save diligently, only to see your money lose purchasing power to inflation. You wait for a perfect time to invest that never comes, paralyzed by fear, and avoid the very financial tools that have historically been the most powerful and accessible engines for building real, long-term wealth. So if you felt a flicker of recognition as we went through these myths, that's not a sign of failure. It's an opportunity. Think of it as realizing you've been navigating with an old, outdated map. This is your aha moment, the crucial first step toward real financial empowerment. Recognizing the myth is how you begin to dismantle its power over your decisions, questioning the old advice and consciously choosing a better framework for your future. This is your invitation to move beyond the folklore and into the facts. It's time to consciously shift your mindset from these appealing but limiting money myths to foundational money truths. These are principles grounded in data, not drama. In long-term strategy, not get-rich-quick schemes. It's about understanding concepts like compound growth and diversification and developing a clear-eyed view of how the economy actually works. Building real, lasting wealth isn't about secret handshakes or risky bets. It's about understanding the rules and consistently applying proven strategies over time. If you're ready to replace financial anxiety with financial confidence, subscribe and join our community. We're dedicated to breaking down exactly how wealth is built, step by step. We provide clear, actionable advice so you can understand your options and start building the future of freedom and choice that you deserve.